all the skin off the nail plate. I'm going to go up underneath and on the sides. You want to make sure that you're at your comfort level for your client. This is lifted a little and it's way back in the back. So we're making sure nothing's a little bit tight there. Use my nippers. And I go at a little bit of an angle. I know my client's feet and I know which angle to work at with her. Make sure nothing's growing down deep in the sides with the nails. And then this acrylic's going to be hard to clip. So we're going to make sure that we start. So that's got acrylic on top of the nail plate. You always want to be super careful. If you're not familiar with someone's feet, you need to be really careful because their hyponychium can protrude out the bottom and you can nick it and then you've got blood and that is not safe, and you never want a pedicure to hurt. That's not very enjoyable if your client's in pain, but okay, and if you can see right there how her toenail grows in that way, can you see? Yep. And so this can be skin and shampoo and all kinds of stuff up underneath there. Okay, I use my tool and file the edge a little bit. It softens it up so that if I have to go down in it a little bit, it's not as hard to do. I'm going to do both sides. Each situation is different. Each person's situation is different. So there's not a cut and dry procedure for every single thing. And what this does when I use the acrylic is it holds, as the nail grows out, it holds it flat to where it's not painful. And she has found some relief from having this done with the acrylic. When the nail grows, it's not painful for her anymore. Can you see that? Let's see. So can you see right there? Yeah, that's where the nail grows all the way in here. And this is always kind of lifted up like that with the way it grows. But as it flattens out, that reattaches. She's been coming to me for a while. In the summertime, you really see a difference. My next client came in with a bruised nail. And as you can tell, it's very purple. It's not painful. It's been over a week, but it does look really bad. And towards the back of her nail where the cuticle and the matrix area is, you can see there's dry blood under her nail plate, between her nail plate and her nail bed. And yeah, I know this looks really painful, but it's not. And I talked with her and make sure whatever she was comfortable with. So I removed the polish and to check out what the nail plate looked like underneath. This area is dry and damaged. And I didn't go towards the sides. You can see a little bit of polish on the sides, but I didn't want to go real invasive until I was sure what her comfort level was. You can see her little second toe is bruised too. She dropped something really heavy on it. I think it was like a big can of vegetables or something like that. But as I'm putting my cuticle pusher underneath the bed, I know that looks painful, but it's not. I talked with my client to make sure that she felt comfortable with that, and she said there's absolutely no pain whatsoever in that. So when the nail plate lifts off the nail bed, that's called onycholysis. And that can be caused from trauma. And that's when the nail doesn't shed off or peel off. It just lifts up. And so what we're doing is we're just kind of cleaning out to see if there's any dry blood up in there. And if there's any kind of, kind of gunk or whatever from her shampooing or or whatever, dried skin up underneath the nail plate there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find her comfort level and then clip the nail and file it off and perform the regular pedicure, but to be very careful and aware of what is going on with her toes. Let's get on the nail plate.